Hey everyone, I'm LC Gamer and welcome back to Horizon Forbidden West. In the last video, we helped out Stimmer and Moreland with their well, collecting a component for the hot air balloon and whatever Stimmer was wanting me to look for, so.
Hey, got something you want to hear, right? With the bristlebacks.
Yes, I did.
Everything okay there, Porguf?
Ah, my steel flame friend, behold.
Oh, your lockbox. The one I found in the tunnel.
Just the one. It was bequeathed to me when my dear ma passed. Never could get the damn thing open, but the lock must have broken off when the rockbreaker attacked. Haven't seen its contents at long last. I want Martha to have it. My sister. She could use it more than me.
Hold on. If it was given to you, why couldn't you get it open?
I lost the key. You know how it is with small
I don't believe
objects, big hands. Not that you know how it is exactly. I mean, your hands are dainty, of course. No, not dainty. Well forged. That's it.
Porguf.
All right, I stole the box. It was supposed to go to Martha, but I just wanted something of my ma's to remember her by.
So the box rightfully belongs to your sister, and now you want to return it. What was inside that made you change your mind?
Nothing. I just thought she'd want it back. She and my ma were close. Me, well, guess you could say I was always the stray spark.
All right, Porguf. Sounds like you want me to give this box to your sister. Where is she?
That is a good question. I know she was working in Chain Scrape last.
Huh. I have a friend there. I could ask her.
Haha! Well forged and well connected.
Alright.
If I'm in the area, I will try to find your sister. At least to hear her side of the story.
Okay. Well, if you see Martha, tell her I still remember the flying keg.
Flying keg?
I bet Petra would know where I can find Martha. I should pay her a visit the next time I'm in Chain Scrape.
Okay.
I haven't seen a Talanah patrol in some time.
How about these two?
Talanah, glad to see you made it.
Thanks to the secret passage through your base. It was quite a sight.
Secret passage? Don't let the others hear you say that, or you'll have a lot of Oseram knocking at your door.
And you are?
This is Raggard. He's a scout with this caravan. He says Amadis was here.
He joined up with our expedition right before we went through the tunnel. After we made camp here, I set out to do some scouting. I also made peace offerings to the Talanah for trespassing in their territory. Amadis wanted me to ask around about some place called the Rot.
What did you find out?
Most I learned was that it's where the Talanah took their prisoners. Somewhere far to the west near Thornmarsh, the lowland clan's capital. He set out to find it not long after.
On his own?
I tried to warn him, but he was dead set on going.
Okay. Who's Amadis?
Did Amadis say anything about why he was heading to the Rot?
Afraid not. He was a man of few words.
Sounds like him.
Okay.
Did he look okay to you?
More or less. He seemed shaken when we learned the tunnel had collapsed behind us. But then again, so was everyone around here.
Wait, Amadis is the person she's looking for. So, yeah, never mind my stupid question.
So you're a scout for this crew. Anything I should know about the area?
Where to start? Down south we got a trio of Oseram trying to delve into the ruins in the sand.
Moreland and his showman.
Yeah, that's the fellow. They're quite a spectacle on their own, let me tell you. And then there are all the other folk, who broke away as soon as we got to this side of the tunnel. Salvagers, explorers, all sorts of daring venturers.
Just how many of you were there?
Enough to lose track, that's for sure. I've also spotted some rebels a while back, too. Seems like they've been patrolling the desert. Heard all about the rebellion from the Talanah up in Scalding Spear. That's the Desert Clan's capital, north of here.
Sounds like you've really gotten to know the area.
It's what I do.
Well, I guess we should be heading out to the, rot.
Thanks, Raggart. This has been helpful.
Hope you find him.
Okay, I'll head for Thornmarsh. Meet me there.
Hold on.
What?
You're willing to go to the ends of Tanakh's territory to find this guy. No hesitation.
Of course, he's one man alone in the Forbidden West. I'm just worried about him.
I think it's more than that. I'll meet you near the lowland capital. But then, you're going to tell me who Amadis really is.
Fine, I'll lay low, north of the village. See
Thank
there.
you. Alright. But I have a package to deliver first. So, let's go get that taken care of. No. Chain scrape. Chain scrape. Thank you. Alright. Let's go find my friend. If I can just make sure I go in the right direction to get into this place.
Hey, Ray. Fancy a game of strike? Making sparks fly out there?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm looking for an Osram named Marsa. She might be working here in Chainscrape. Do you know her?
Marsa? Yeah, of course. Tough gal. Puts her back into her work. Not like the drunken louts around here. Why are you looking for her?
I met her brother out west. He asked me to return a family heirloom to her.
Huh. I didn't know Marsa had a brother. Anyway, last I heard she was doing a job out by those old Karja signal towers. Northeast of here.
Okay.
Thanks.
Ostrom family squabbles ain't pretty. Best of luck wading into that muck.
Hopefully it's not a fight I'm walking into.
I have to go. It was good to see you again, Petra.
And you, Flamehair. Don't be a stranger.
Considering how many times I've come to you for advice. And probably not a stranger. Okay. Lockbox. Here we are. Well, you pick some of the weirdest places to pop out of. I see her up there. At least I think that's where I'm going. So, let's get over there. Try not to be spotted. Come on, Charger. Gonna move on.
Petra said Porguf's sister should be working around here. I have a feeling she won't be thrilled to hear from her brother.
Mm-hmm.
But at least she'll get her lockbox back. Marsa?
Yeah? What's it to— Oh, the Normaid. How do you know my name?
I,
Well?
met your brother Porguf out west. He asked me to give you this.
My ma's lockbox. That miserable chuff stole this from me. By the forge, he broke the lock too.
Actually, that was from a rock breaker.
Oh, so he's dead then?
No.
After he saw what was inside, he wanted you to have it.
Oh, then I guess guilt finally caught up with him. Let's see here. A jewel. Surprised he didn't pocket it for himself. And a letter. It's from my mom. Her last wish was that I make amends with Porguf. That doesn't make sense. Porguf caused her, all the family, so much grief. Always running off to chase easy shards instead of helping Dad at the forge. Why would I want him back in my life?
If Porguf read that letter, then maybe he wants to make amends too. He also asked me to tell you that he remembers the flying keg.
That lug. When we were kids, we used to grab a metal panel and slide down this big hill. But one day, Porguf got the idea to use an old keg. He climbed inside and off he went. Only, he didn't stop at the bottom of the hill. That keg kept rolling with Porguf still inside, right off a ledge. You'd think the keg sprouted wings the way it soared. Then splash, right into the lake. Thought he drowned for sure. But he lugged himself out, onto the shore, and shouted, "Again!"
Sounds like a good memory.
Think that might be the only time I can remember us not fighting. Just lying there, by the lake, laughing till it hurt to breathe. When you met my brother, did he look okay?
As well as you can expect for someone out in the middle of the desert. You could see for yourself.
Nah. I mean, I heard some folks are headed out that way, but I don't know. I'll think about it. Thank you for bringing me this. Here, for your troubles.
Thank you.
Sure.
If you decide to go, you'll find your brother at a place called Camp Nowhere.
Of course he'd end up nowhere.
Well, with that, I need to make a stop back at Chain Scrape to be able to get out of here. If you guys are wondering what is up with the level problem I have at the moment with, well, the level, there was a accident with the recording footage, so I had to go back to a older save to get this re-recorded. That's why I'm at a lower level. So, yeah. And now back to my other objective, which is all the way okay, I'm here in North Marsh now. And just go this way. No, not that way. This way.
That's her. Strongest of the outriders. You can rest your feet on later.
Okay.
We walk in honor to greet you.
And why are you hiding?
Thornmarsh. Quite a sight, isn't it? Never thought I'd find myself this deep into Nock territory.
Have you run into any trouble?
I've been keeping my head down. Had to duck into the swamps a couple of times to avoid Talanah patrols.
Well, I'm here now, so spill it. Who is Amadis, really?
Like I said before, he helped me put a stop to a hunter-killer machine out in the wilds. At first, he thought I was just another hunter from the lodge who only cared about the biggest machine trophy. And I thought he was just a grouchy hermit living in the woods. But then, he trusted me with the truth. Told me how the Red Raids took everything from him. Seeing that side of him, I don't know, changed things.
You love him, don't you?
I think
Sounds
I
like
might,
it.
yeah.
Then why did you part ways?
When he told me how he failed to save the woman from his past, I told him how I made peace with my father and brother's deaths. He realized he needed to do the same. on his own.
Wait. When we searched that Red Raid's battlefield together, you said he'd lost someone close to him there. I thought you meant a fellow soldier.
She was. Women aren't allowed to serve in the Karja army, but Nessa disguised herself so she could. Amadis kept her secret. When he left to come out west, he promised he'd send word that he was alright, but his letter never came.
So you set out to find him.
And when we do, I'll have words for him for leading us on this wild goose chase.
I hope he's okay.
Well, at least I kind of understand now. Amadis thought Nessa died on the battlefield. But when he learned that the Tanakhs took prisoners back west, he kept going. So I guess now we find this prison, the Rot.
I did some scouting while I was waiting. I think I might have found the way.
Lead on then.
Cool, just don't leave me to any sudden death traps.
Do you think Nessa might still be alive?
I doubt it. Any Karja prisoners from the Red Raids would have been killed or returned home by now.
Then what's Amadis after?
I think he just needs to know.
That's understandable. And you're going to... Aloy, walk straight. Thank you. You're getting caught on the environment. For some stupid reason. I don't like this place. Oh boy.
Ha! Over here, you flaming hunk of scrap!
That's him!
That Fireclaw's right on his heels.
He's no match for the law. Come on!
Well,
Got you! Talanah?
We've got your back!
over here, big guy.
I got you covered.
Thank you for taking the hit for me. Come on. No, thank you. There's a battery pack on his butt. Ow. Okay, that hurt. Enough with throwing your ass at me. Ow.
This next hit's mine.
That's not working.
Here, this to you.
Get away from me. Run. Ouch. You caused me so much trouble. I'm gonna take your stuff. Health potion. Alright.
I'll keep these on me.
This was not fun. Stupid fire bears. Any more health? Yes, there's one. Alright.
Talanah,
You were supposed to let me know you were okay.
I was going to send the message right after I crossed into the desert with an Oseram caravan. But when it became clear that the tunnel had collapsed behind us, I figured the only thing I could do was press on. Seeing as you found a way out here, however, clearly I was wrong. I'm sorry. The last thing I wanted was to worry you.
Too late.
So, you must be Amadis.
And you must be Aloy. Talanah's told me a lot about you. And I
Good.
guess you must know about me.
A little. We know you're headed for the rot. But what are you hoping to find there?
A clue. Or a shred of one. Anything about Nessa's fate. Maybe she died on the battlefield. Or maybe she wasted away in that prison. Either way, I have to know.
Okay.
Talanah told me about you and Nessa during the Red Raids. But you kept her secret.
We were both assigned to the Southern Spear Division. Our orders were to push into Tanakh territory through the tunnel. She was proud to serve the Sundom at first. But as the atrocities mounted, we both saw the raids for what they were.
And the two of you grew close?
We did what we could to protect innocent lives. It felt like we were the only ones who objected to the slaughter. And yes, we were close. Until the Battle of the Burning Blooms.
What happened at the Battle of the Burning Blooms?
I had intel that the Tanakh forces were greater than we had anticipated. I tried to convince my commander to halt the attack. He was a drunken lout. And when I threatened to reveal his incompetence to Karja High Command, he pulled a knife on me. So I killed him.
In self-defense.
It was still murder. I was condemned. But I thought at least I could still save Nessa. I was too late. By the time I got to the battle, the fields were already burning. Our soldiers slaughtered or missing. What's more, the commander I had killed was from a powerful noble house. They put a bounty on my head. I've been on the run ever since.
The Red Raids are long over. Sun King Avad would pardon you if he knew...
The Sun King can't help me.
A pardon from Avad won't stop bounty hunters eager to claim their prize.
Okay. Makes sense.
So, you and Talanah, sounds like the two of you had an adventure out in the wilds.
Clawstriders, a hunter-killer, mercenaries, a shell snapper. Nothing could get in their way.
A scruffy hermit in the woods certainly tried.
That was foolish of him, in hindsight.
Okay. So, let's keep moving.
Well, we're here now, so let's head to the rot.
I can't ask you to come with me. I feel bad enough you've come this far.
I didn't come all this way just to leave you now. We'll see this through together.
I know better than to try to talk you out of it. Come then. The rot's not far. The rot's along the shore, but we'll have to stick to the woods to avoid being seen.
Okay.
How did you find it?
I overheard a Tanakh patrol from the nearby village talking about it. Figured it out from there.
What were you gonna do if we hadn't found you? Take it on alone?
I only need to question one guard. Figured I'd grab someone when they're by themselves.
Well, now you have us.
We're getting close. Just a little further.
Seriously? Are we there?
There it is. The rot.
Those are Regal's rebels. They're waging civil war against the rest of the Tanakh. They must have taken over the prison.
Then they would have killed any of the guards. They were my last hope of finding out if Nessa was there.
Maybe not. There might still be some clue inside.
Even after all this time?
Yes.
Aloy can see much more than you or I.
Then let's do it. Any scrap of hope is better than nothing.
We'll have to find another way in. The front gate looks impenetrable.
And there's no way we're scaling those walls.
You two stay here. I'll see if I can find another way in and get that gate open. I should check around the sides. Might be a way in from the water.
Well, is a way in from the water. I'm going to have to thoroughly check for enemies. So let's get some marking. Okay. Anybody else here? It's like there should be more here than this. Okay. I don't like these waves. Hey, wait, stop falling in the water. Some of this I am telling you to do.
Gotta get to the main gate to let Talanah and Amadis in.
Actually, no, I won't. I'm going to...
Alright, let's hear it.
take down these guys. Okay.
Caller saved by an outlander. Can't the clan see he's weak?
Maybe. You're over there.
What's the word?
I'm gonna go over here. And when I get the chance, I'm going to stealthily, if I can pull this off, take down as many of these people as I can.
I've got my eyes.
Okay. Come on. Seriously, you should be walking by now, not just standing around talking. Alright, let's see.
Got a report?
What?
You heard nothing. And one out.
If I can get the main gate open, Talanah and Amadis can help me clear out the rest of this place.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Anything to report?
Yeah. Here comes another target.
You trying to creep up on me?
Someone is. Nope, no sign of the enemy. Weapons. You're gonna be in my way, aren't you?
What's the word?
Could do with a wash. Still covered in grime from the last fight.
Might be a good time to let Talanah and Amadis in.
Nah. They're good. You're good.
Tired, hungry.
Tired, hungry, and annoying.
It's
Well.
getting dark. Night's settling in.
Mm-hmm. That's all the better. There's a prisoner pit.
Hey,
Still a few people left.
we must remain vigilant.
That's...
No one to see here. I said no one to see here. And
Door's locked. Gonna have to find the key. But I should let Talanah and Amadis in first.
sure. Sure. Silent takedown.
Anything to report?
Another silent takedown. I can't believe you didn't notice him getting taken down. Wow. Okay. I'm a little disappointed. Pick up the rock. Forgot how much the rocks came in handy. Okay. Where? Uh-oh. Which way are you going?
Just have to be patient.
Right path. Alright.
No matter what happens.
I probably got into the bush there. But I didn't want to take the risk.
You have to train harder. Be ready for the next fight.
You ready? Sure. Oh, I was about to panic there. I thought that plant was another person. Okay. you're moving. You're gonna stay put. Be the leader? Rebel champion. Rebel soldier.
Quiet out there?
Yes. Quite. Wait for him to pass by. He heard the noise, so he's gonna come investigate. And another one down.
That's all of them. Better get that main gate open for Talanah and Amadis.
Yeah, they just gotta figure out where it is. Where is the main gate? Is this the main gate? Alright, guys.
End of the line, Outlanders!
That device is gonna call a machine.
It may already have, though. And what did it fall? Oh.
Think you can dodge
Great.
my arrow?
Well. Hit him hard. Now, get myself into a corner here. It. Let me through. Okay, I'm soaked. Come on. I have too much aggro. Seriously?
Well now, don't you make a nice target.
Yeah. Load it up. Reload. And it's down.
Alright, I think that's the end of it.
Yeah, a few people are.
Here. Door's locked, but that last rebel had a key on it.
Freed by Karja. Have we not been humiliated enough?
It's not their fault you were locked up in your own prison.
I'm looking for information about a Karja soldier. She might have been a prisoner here 5 years back. Her name was Nessa.
The Karja Nessa was here. I killed her myself.
Nessa.
I'll handle this. Go secure the grounds.
So,
It's
is
you,
this
isn't
Nessa?
it? Nessa, how?
It's
Why?
Rataka.
Let me get this straight. You were Nessa. You were brought here as a prisoner during the Red Raids and then became Talanah?
The Karja forbid women from military service. I lived my life pretending, ashamed of who I really was. But the Talanah measure a soldier only by their strength and resolve. So I took my place among them.
Nessa... Rataka, I've mourned you for 5 years. Why didn't you let me know you were alive?
I had a new life. I wasn't going back. Not even for you, Amadis.
Wow.
The way Amadis talked about your time together, I thought you'd still care about him.
It was 5 years ago.
I didn't abandon you. Before the battle, I tried to get Godiah to call off the attack, but of course, he didn't listen. I ended up killing him.
Then he got what he deserved.
I ran for the battlefield to find you. But you were already gone by the time I got there.
I didn't know. But even if I did, I mourned you, and then I moved on.
If you were brought here as a prisoner, how did you become Talanah?
I knew it was only a matter of time before the Talanah killed me and the others who were held captive. But one day, one of their soldiers stopped in front of my cell, asked how a woman had ended up fighting for the Mad Sun King. As he spoke, I realized he was once Karja.
Vashav.
I heard how he fell at the embassy. He deserved a better death than that. The other prisoners he condemned to death, but he convinced the Talanah to let me fight for my life. I won through blood and blade. I became Rataka, and never looked back.
Okay.
You were willing to wear a disguise so that you could serve in the Karja army. Do you miss being Karja at all?
No. The Red Raids showed me there was no honor in fighting for the Karja. And when my comrades and I were brought here as prisoners, we knew no one would ever come for us.
I would have, had I known.
It's better this way. Beneath my Karja armor, I found I had the blood of a Talanah.
So if you became Talanah, how did you end up as a prisoner here again?
My squad was ordered to retake the Rot from Regala's rebels. We failed.
Considering how much Regala seems to hate the Karja, I'm surprised her rebels let you live.
You're right. I'd be dead if they knew. But few Tanaks remember who I once was.
Okay.
What will you do now?
You've taken back the Rot. My squad will ensure it stays that way.
So this is it? After everything we've been through, this is goodbye?
It has to be. My place will always be here, and yours is back east. I'm sorry that you've suffered. You deserve better than how the last 5 years have treated you. I'll make sure you're granted safe passage out of the lowland. Consider it Nessa's final farewell.
Harsh, but okay.
At least now you know the truth.
Somehow it hurts worse. He must think I'm an idiot.
No, I just think you have a lot to figure out. I'll take you back east to the Sendem. After that, I don't know.
Talanah, I understand. I'm sorry it came to this.
Me too. Give me an Aloy a moment.
Are you alright?
To be honest, no.
What's going to happen between you two?
I'm not sure. He clearly has a lot more feelings to sort through. And I won't be anyone's second choice. I want you to have this. For seeing this through with me. No hawk could ask for a better thrush. Or a better friend.
So, I guess this is it then. You're heading back east.
I think I'll hang around Barren Light for a while, before returning to Meridian. If you find yourself back that way, look for me there.
I will. Safe travels, Talanah.
I could actually use you at the base, but Eh. You have your own plans to work through. Alright, well...
Maybe I should check in with her the next time I'm at Barren Light. Seems
Probably
like she could
will.
use a shoulder to lean on.
What do we have here? Riptide components. Or whatever's left of the thing. The Tide Ripper. What the... Trying to scan something, and all of a sudden I hear noises like it's either coming back to life or something's firing at me.
Save these for when I need it.
Oh, that scared the crap out of me. Okay. I think I'm going to leave the video here for now. And, next time, I'm going to take care of one of the other set of quests I have, which I've been neglecting. Probably, the main quest. So, until then, see you guys.